Hey guys, guess what we're doing now? We're doing bag B. This would be part 3, I believe, of the Losi conversion. This bag is also fairly big, but a lot less parts. There's a lot more big parts in here, and it should go a lot quicker than the last one. So let's cut this bad boy open. And we have our carbon fiber bases right here. We have one base bracket, 2 separate base brackets, and these here would be for the straps. Now the trick here is going to be, because the instructions don't say so, what direction things are going to go in. Alright, so let's see what we can figure out today. Alright, so it says to put these strap brackets in, and to orientate them with the smooth side facing in. Loop right here facing in. Slips right over. Kind of like that. Right? So I'm going to do that to all of them, because they all have to be done anyway. Then we have these foam strips that will lay down on top of here when we're all done, I assume, when we're all done. Okay, so I'm just going to take them. Where'd the other one go? The other one went somewhere. Anyway, I'll find it. Alright, so... oh wait, these are both of them. Never mind. Okay, there's both of them. Alright, so when we talk about, let's see, smooth side in, I think we're talking about like this part right here. Facing in like that. Okay? And it looks like I have 12 of the TLR 5962s. There's a crap load of them in here, that's for sure. Alright. I'm going to save them for over there. These would be all the screws that would mount these battery straps in place. Okay, there we are. So this time around, instead of doing it by hand, I'm going to use my driver. Try to be extra careful with it. Find the right bit. The tire sitting on top of it. Yep, sure was. Alright. So, with the smooth side facing in, and you can see on one side, all these holes are countersunk here. And on this side they're not. And also on this side there's a space to put that pad, right? So we want to make sure we put these the right way. We'll put them like this. So go in the hole. Go the right direction. Alright. So there's no need to use Loctite here because these screws are going into plastic. Notice how careful I am putting those in. Okay, so one thing to bring to everybody's attention right here is that we have two long straps right here. These long straps, they'll go from this end over to this end. Okay? So let's put those up there for now. Okay? Alright, so I grabbed one of my batteries, and these are the batteries I'm using right here. They're Z batteries. They're a 4-cell LiPo, 7,000 milliamp, ADC discharge. Okay, and when they're in there, let's unbuckle these here real quick. When they're in there, let's see where they'll sit. Okay. If they sit in the middle, I would want each strap to be about here and here. That way the battery won't slide back and forth. Should fit, right? I'm thinking it should fit. Let's put this buckle in and see what happens. Alright, there's one. Worst case scenario is I'd have to move it out one more hole. And that would be because I set it too tight. Okay. Okay, grab one of these long ones. Okay, we're smooth side in on everything. Whoops, I got one backwards. Crap. Okay, yeah, it's something to pay attention to for the next one. Line up that hole. Alright. Let's see how these sit. Well, I'm going to have to go out one hole. Yeah, I kind of suspected that, but that's okay. So let's do that real quick. Okay, let's see how that fits. Perfect, see? Doesn't move around very much. I think that'll work. Okay, so let me go ahead, fix the one I screwed up right here, and I'll go do the other one off camera, and I'll be back. All right, so I turned the fan on, so there's a little background noise right now. But I've got this, one of these is to be the rear battery tray, one will be the front, okay? So we're working on the rear right now. And to do that, we have this big bracket right here, which we have to go ahead and line up these holes best we can. I'm gonna put my drill. Oh, yeah, right in front of me. Okay. I'm going to start with these center screws. I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm cheating. Alright. Oh, see? You know, I shouldn't have used that screw again. Oh well. Okay, so let's put that other one in. Actually went down all the way, so we're good. Alright, so then we just put the rest of these in here. The rear battery tray will sit up in there somewhere. Alright. I do believe the next part, yeah, we work on the front. Doing the same, basically the same thing, except instead of having it be one long bracket, it's two short brackets just on each end. Okay? So then we just figure out where everything's supposed to be here. Looks like we have several holes pointing up, and orientation would be like that. Alright, see what we got. Okay, so I got this one end in. Just got to put these two screws in. Okay. One side down, another to go. Okay, so I don't have an extra screw, so I'm gonna have to find one. Let's see. Guess I'll have to go to my screw bin here. Anyway, I'll put this last screw in and then we'll move on to the final part. Alright, so the instructions tell me, this is how actually it'll sit basically in there. But the instructions are telling me I only need 2 screws. One here and one here to go into here and here. Right? But this right here lines up with that hole. And this right here lines up with the, well, the front hole you can't see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these 2 center screws in. I'm not going to tighten them up all the way. I'm just going to put them in and see if I can get more in there, because I'm not real comfortable with it sitting, you know, with just the 2. I don't want it to be rocking back and forth, right? So let me go ahead and I'm going to get those put in and see what happens. Okay, so I put it in. It's pretty solid. Let me throw a battery in here and see how that's going to work. I mean, I may have to throw a spacer in there. Just put the battery in there like it would be normally. Right? Alright, so this is how a battery would be strapped in there. As you can see, it's pretty solid. You know, I can't move it at all. The holdup is that these side shields right here. Let me set you down. These side shields, like the one over here, the screws that hold them in kind of put this kind of little cockeye. So I guess I could live with that, but it just doesn't seem right. Anyway, let's go ahead and put the front one in. Alright, so not real happy the way the front battery box turned out. I had to drill a hole, but it's solid. Okay, rear battery box is tilted. Not what I kind of like, but it's solid. So I guess that's what you call the first mishap I have on this kit. And you know, the last kit I did, I ran into a couple where the instructions were just not exactly clear. But you know, I had to take this part of the guard right here off. It would be this piece right here. Kind of, it would have hung over, got in the battery's way. So I had to take that off. That's okay, because we're going to have a electric motor up in here. So, and that'll be the next episode of this, be part 4, installing the electronics. We'll be putting in the motor, the ESC, mounting it all up, and hopefully, you know, we'll get to run this here pretty soon. Looks like a lot of rain over the weekend, so it may not happen this weekend. May happen a little bit later. But anyway, this kind of thing you like, if you are doing this if you're doing this conversion yourself and you're thinking like you want to, you know, follow along, feel free. Go back and watch part 1 and 2. You know, there's going to be more, so Anyway, if you like this, give me a like. Subscribe to see more, and I'll catch you next time.